Hello friends, thank you for joining me today. In today's video, I will be discussing about the basic things to start out with when you begin to paint one-stroke painting. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends. So let's begin. The first and the foremost is the brushes. So there are different brands and different size brushes available now. Some having soft and some having hard bristles. Today we will discuss about the brush that's suitable for one stroke painting. Here are some few flat brushes of different size and different brands. I got few mails and comments like how to choose the right brush for one stroke painting. My suggestion is like there are different type of bristles like long bristles, shorter bristles, likewise. So how to choose the right brush for one stroke painting? Some brushes having long lengthy bristles. In the beginning, if you choose a bristle or a brush with longer size, it won't be comfortable for you to paint. Why? Because one stroke painting is basically the control over your brush. So make sure that the bristle is not too long and not too short. I will show you a few difference with long and shorter bristles. The brush size is of 3 by 4 inch. You can see the difference in the bristle size like longer and shorter size. So make sure that you are buying a bristle size of not too long. Another thing is some brand having same size brush but the bristles are of different length. See here the two brushes are of 3 by 4 inch but the bristle size varies like lengthwise. But when we see that the 3 by 4 it's not the same for every brand, and some brands having long bristles, so make sure that you are buying a bristle size that comfortable to practice one stroke painting. Next is what the best size for beginners. It's all my suggestions like if it is too small like half inch or 16 or 12 inch, if it is small size bristle brush, if you load your brush and blend, there's a chance to get mixed up as you are a beginner, so you are learning, right? So it will be little difficult, so try to buy some long bristle like 3 by 4 inch. Once you are comfortable and you learn means you are comfortable in blending and the strokes are coming very well, then you can change to smaller brushes like a half inch, 12, 16 and even two smaller brushes. So in the beginning you just buy a larger brush like 3 by 4 18 size. Remember one thing is like the size always varies from brand. If Camlin 18 size brush is not the same as Monte Marte 18, so make sure that thing while you buying brushes. This is the thing that I said you earlier, like the size varies from. Here it's like the Deserre and Winsor Newton. Both are of half inch, but there is a slight difference in the bristle size. That's the thing with the brand. I told you before, like it's always varies from brand to brand. You can buy synthetic or talcum brushes for one stroke painting. Make sure that it's not having hard bristles. That's the only thing you have to take care about while buying brushes for one stroke painting. Another type brush that I use for daisy or some round petal strokes, I use this Filbert brush. Uh, but there is no like a specific size is needed, but you can use 10, 5, depends on the petal size you want. Next are few round brushes. You can create the same strokes with the round brush too. Like I use Filbert brush for daisy painting. If you don't have a Filbert brush, nothing to worry. You can use or you can create the same petals with a round brush too. I got few comments and suggestions like I need to mention the liner brushes that I'm using for my paintings. Uh, these are the liner brushes that I use most of the time. Some brushes having thick bristles and some having very thin bristles, depend on the size. Next is a angle brush. I use angle brush a lot times to my one-stroke painting, and I really love using an angle brush for one-stroke painting. This is a new set I bought a few days back. This is the brand of angle brush that I use nowadays. It's easily available here, so whenever I got a chance to buy this, I bought few. Why? Because it's less expensive compared to other angle brushes. You can see in online. It's like so that I bought whenever I get a chance. It's come in 5 different sizes, so that with one set I can paint larger, smaller, and fine details or curves or everything with this single set. You can also buy brush set like this. It's contain flipboard, round, liner brush, fan brush, flat brush, angle brush, everything. So it will be more easy for you to paint, and you can try different brushes other than buying each one by one. These are few special brushes that I use for painting the center of flower like daisy, sunflower, and if you want any texture or something in the center of flower, I use this kind of brushes. It's having a shape of angle shape, and we can load two colors the same way as other brushes do. If you don't have this special brush with you, you can use deer food brush instead of that. These are the few pencils that I use for drawing outlines in dark surface. As you can see from my videos, like I always outline something like where to place my flowers, leaves, etc. These are the pencils that I use for this drawing, so it will be visible for you while you watching my video. So I use color pencils. Sometimes I use black ones, sometimes chalk pencils, like that. That's all about the brushes and drawing material that I use for one-stroke painting. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comment box. These are the brands of acrylic paints that I use for my one-stroke painting. You can also use Camlin, Fevicryl, Monte Marte. Any brand acrylic is suitable for one-stroke painting. I always try almost all the brands for my one-stroke painting. You can use normal A4 size paper for practicing in the beginning, or you can try with chart paper. There are different color chart paper available. Mostly for my videos I use black chart paper. I cut in the desired size, like preferred size I need. You can use chart paper for practice. If you want to make a design, or if you want to frame it something, if you want your paint to be framed, you can use acrylic papers, canvas paper, mixed media paper. That all work well for one stroke painting. This mixed media paper and canvas paper is having some texture on the paper. So in the beginning, if you are practicing or if you are doing a painting on that surface, it feel little difficult to move the stroke because of that texture. So after few practice and you are getting the strokes, you can try on mixed media paper, or you will get Dale Ronnie's smooth paper in the market. You can try that one too. That's like a normal paper with a smooth finish. There is no texture in that. That's all about the papers I use for my paintings. This is the medium that I use for my one-stroke painting. That's normal water. I am comfortable in using water as the medium. If you feel difficulty, or if you are not comfortable using water, you can try acrylic mediums, floating mediums. These are the palettes that I use for blending the colors. Mostly I use ceramic plates, wax paper, aluminum foil, paper plates, any flat surface you can use, even glass for your blending purpose. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends. If you have any doubts, you can mail me or comment below. And see you in the next video. Bye. Take care.